then the actual power it drops significantly. In the past couple of days I have installed 4 solar panels on my roof. It was a totally complete do-it-yourself. I have used this metal, like over there. Actually, this is the metal framing. I have painted it, and it was much cheaper than the usual metal, the usual aluminum what you would buy it. So I have used this, drilled it, and used the standard clamps of the solar panel holder. So that's the 4 solar panel what I have installed. The reason for it, because I have multiple solar charge controllers, 2 of them, this and this, it's PWM charge controllers. That one was actively used as an MPPT solar charge controller. Probably you are familiar with that one. And I have a hybrid inverter which is responsible to charge this lithium phosphate battery. It's a LiFePO or LFP battery. So theoretically the voltage range for the MPPT for that hybrid inverter is 120 volts. And if I pull that circuit breaker up, then you can see the 123 volts from the source, from the 3 solar panel. It's actually started to charging, and it is pulling up around 26 amps. So it is pulling 123 volts, which is just purely enough that the power inverter it wakes up. And it's charging as I have shown you. But once somebody starts to pull out and drain out some power, then the actual power it drops significantly. Because the voltage itself wouldn't be lower than the minimum threshold at 120 volt. And therefore I have increased the voltage by extending this 4 solar panel with 2 additional one on the other half of the roof. It's not the best angle, and as you see today it's cloud, but it is more than sufficient to pull out the sufficient volts that the inverter is always on, and it, even though it is cloudy, it produces 1 kilowatt of energy. And when I plug in a consumer which takes out some serious current from the inverter and the battery, right now it is able to handle this 900 volt because the input power is more than what it takes out, and the battery is in the charging state. So if you think this video was helpful for you, don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe, and leave your comments below if you had some similar issues or have you noticed something similar in the past. Also, the key takeaway of mine is that your range should be higher than the minimum and much lower than the maximum one. That ensures your inverter will always work even though if the weather outside is cloudy, and it will produce sufficient energy that you can use it and store it in the battery. That was the key takeaway, that was the key lesson what I learned from this exercise.